What up? What up? What's up? All right. We got Wednesday today. It's our last workout before we go to Thanksgiving break. All right. And for Thanksgiving break, I'm still gonna do the show. All right. So I'll probably just do it tomorrow morning, and you can watch it at whatever time that you want because I want the show to be a dependable thing that people can depend on. A dependable thing that people can depend on. There you go. All right. So basically, any day of the year, we have the workout for us today, and we're talking about it, and people can chime in and ask questions. So again, I'm. This is not the show. I'm creating the show. All right, and I'm gonna see if it's possible to do over and over and over again. Again, I'm gonna have someone in my position taking care of all the stuff, especially too. But we're gonna go by our book, Limitless Hoops, and eventually I'm gonna try to get it out to all the teams in the area. So I'm gonna give it at a discounted rate to all the organizers. They can possibly sell it to other kids to make some money, so it could be like a fundraiser, or they can just use it for the coaches and they can organize their program around it. And what it will do will be to provide coaches who know what they're talking about a more steady base so that they can do the correct things throughout the year. But for the coaches who don't know what they're talking about, it provides them a chance to kind of catch up in that regard. All right. And because, there's coaches that played at a high level and who have studied the game, and there's coaches who haven't. But the coaches who haven't, they're not completely just like lost because some of those people are amazing, motivating people. Some of those people love the game, so they have passion to offer to kids. Some of those people are great organizers. So, some of those people have the money to make it work. Some of those people have a son or a daughter who wants to be great at basketball and they want to bond, right? So I think that the game shouldn't just be off limits to those people. So I'm providing my book for those people as well. And again, I'm providing it for the people who do know, but maybe aren't as organized, or maybe just don't really remember everything that they were learning in college. So I'm making it for everyone, and eventually I want every program basically to be ran by my book. All right, and it'll just like pace the thing throughout. And what they can do is they can point their kids to watch this show before practice starts. All right, and before practice starts, they will log on, and we'll have thousands of kids from across the country watching this show, and they can follow along with today's itinerary so that they can get a little bit of a heads up, or they can like follow along intently, and they can get an enormous heads up, or they can ask questions. And they can ask us questions. They can ask us to do the drills. We can show them the drills in interesting ways that maybe their coaches don't have time to show them during practice. So now during practice, that hour or so workout is now turned into like a 3-hour workout. Not because it got longer, but because the hour got more efficient. So now instead of trying to explain the drill, they were just doing the stuff. All right. And again, this is stuff that any good coach would go over, definitely. But they might go over just like a fourth of it because they'll forget the other stuff and they'll be like, oh yeah, let's talk about that. Or maybe they'll go over one thing for over and over and over again in order to try to win some games. So I'm trying to get people away from the winning is all that matters thing. I want them to make you better as a person, as a whole, to make you understand basketball better. And if everyone's doing it, then all of a sudden those teams will be the most sought after teams because, they're organized. And then they'll also be winning more games because their players will all be getting better at a faster rate. People start to notice after a while. Then we'll force everyone, including like the best players in the whole country, worst players, whatever, we'll force everyone to be on this thing. And once everyone is doing things at a higher efficiency rate, then the entire game of basketball gets to a whole new level. And then for me, that's where I've made my mark. If I can give back to the game that gave so much to me and eventually make even the NBA a higher plateau and make overall basketball better, then I'll feel like I've done something in this world. So that's my overall goal for myself, for this show, and for you guys. And you guys can follow along as much as you want. All right, let's start off. Again, I'll just talk about it and we'll just learn more and more about this thing. And I'm going to figure out this show before it actually starts. And again, one day I'll have a studio, everything. We won't be in my car. All right. Anyways, high school. Let's start with high school. One-on-one, no steals, no blocks. I played with Sway today. And, man, I told him in the beginning. I told him yesterday. He came late yesterday, and I was like, dude, like, you gave me 30 minutes to shoot. I'm going to kick your butt, and you're tired. And he got up there, and I killed him 7-0. Today, the day after a butt whooping, and the day, 2 days after, he almost beat me. So he felt it. But then he got his butt whooped yesterday, 7-0. Today, he shows up 1 minute before. He wasn't late, but 1 minute before. I was already there for 15 minutes shooting. And I was like, dude, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So I let him warm up. We did some of our workouts, like make 15 threes in 3 minutes. He tried it, I think, twice, and he made 14 both times. So he almost got it. Then we did, I believe, one-on-one, no steals, no blocks, where I went against him. But it was one-on-one, no steals, no blocks, so we weren't allowed to block each other's shots. So he definitely got a warm-up in. All right. And I beat him at that one too. But, that's more like just like working on your shot with someone's hand in your face. And it's more like a defensive workout too. You have to make sure that you slide in front of someone and then don't block them, basically. And then when we play one-on-one, I was already warmed up and he was still a little tired, I guess. I don't know. I smacked him again, 7-0. And I told him what I'm about to tell you guys in a second. Let me finish this workout. All right. Then we did the tap-tap series. He did really well in that one. Tap, and then push, tap, straight, tap with the opposite hand, then tap with the opposite hand again. And then we did 21 by 3 jumps. We lowered the basket. Did this again for Ian as well. That's why we're on this court with the basket low. I don't know if you can see it. All right. And we put the basket as low as we could so that they could tap with one hand, the other hand, then two hands. And they had to do 10 sets of 21 jumps. So it's right, left, both, right, left, both, right, left, both. That is just 7 times through right, left, both. And that equals 21. And then we did that 10 different times with the rest in between. So that's what we did. And then we did, that was for quick ball touches, my bad. And then for 21 by 3 jumps, they dunked on the rim as well. So it was a lot of dunking, a lot of jumping. Then we also did the line jumps to shots, which was a ton of jumping as well. So their legs were getting tired today. All right, but getting back to the one-on-one game, it goes with our quote of the day, okay? All right, life is but thought. Life is but thought. What that means is this. Life is not what we do. It's not so much our actions. It's what we think. So on the surface, it's like when the referee calls a bad call, you're going to get sad? Don't. When your coach doesn't play you, you can see it as, oh my God, I'm playing 3 minutes a game. This sucks. And then you go in the game, you're like, I hate this team. And then you play bad. Or you can be like, coach is only going to play me 3 minutes. Okay, cool. Hey, mom, film these 3 minutes. And then you play your butt off for 3 minutes. And then he pulls you out. And then the next game, 3 minutes. Okay, I'll take it. And then you play a whole season for 3 minutes. And then you put those 3 minutes together in a long video. And you send it out to a coach and say, listen, I only play 3 minutes a game, but here's my 3 minutes per game. And this is how I play it. And the coach is going to be like, oh my God, you played so hard. Your stats were amazing in just 3 minutes times. That means if you played the whole game, multiply by that, blah, 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 you would average like 40 points a game. Why wasn't this coach playing you? And you're like, it is what it is. Maybe he wasn't the best coach, but I tried my hardest. And they're going to be like, wow, and you have a great attitude too? Who are you? I need you on my team. As opposed to saying, hey, can I come to your college coach? And he's like, well, how many minutes did you get? You're like, only 3 minutes. The coach was stupid, blah, blah, blah. Well, why were your stats in those 3 minutes? I don't know. It was only 3 minutes. I went out there and I wasn't warm. I don't know. And I'm mad about it. And he's like, well, okay, so you're going to get upset about everything? Is that who you are? I don't need that guy. So it's all about your perspective. So that life is not about what happens to you. It's about what's in your mind. Furthermore, and the biggest one is the one-on-one for me and Sway. All right. There's a common thread through all these workouts, through all these games that we play. All right. He beat me the first day. And I got so mad. I was like, I'm playing you every single day since. I beat him twice that first day too. And then I beat him every single day since. There's a difference between us. One, I'm better than he is. That's a small difference. Two, I have more of a chance to win in these games. Right? That's another small one. But the biggest one, what's up, Leandre? The biggest difference between me and Sway is that I want to win so badly. I think about it all day long. I prepare for it. I get there early. I'm shooting up shots. To me, it's like a game, like a real game. All right. And to him, it's like of practice. He shows up a minute before, shows up late yesterday. He's not trying to win. So if I'm already better than him and I'm already more favored to win, how's he going to ever beat me if he doesn't want it as bad as I do? And the fact that I want it so badly when I'm a 39-year-old and he's I think he's like 14. I have no idea. He's a 14-year-old. The fact that I want to win so badly, it doesn't make sense. And the reason I want to win so badly is because I'm crazy. Maybe not as crazy as Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant, but I'm crazy. I want to win so badly. And I want to beat him over and over and over and over again. And I feel like, and I told him when I play in my adult league games, oh man, I don't just come to those games a minute before. Even though it's just adults and we're just playing around, I show up an hour before every single game. And I shoot my shots. I've just recently calmed down though, because I used to show up an hour and a half before. And I would play music before, and I would be in my house ball handling, and I would like prepare, stretching, all that stuff. And no one could talk to me because I would play my music in the car. And I was like super, super ready. And I've been like that since I was in 8th grade. All right. It was the entire day was dedicated to basketball. And when I was in college, it started in like maybe 9 o'clock in the morning. All right. Where I was just dedicated to that game, nothing else. I thought about every single play, every single thing. All right. And he's in 9th grade, and I want it more than him somehow. You have to want it more than the other team does, or you stand no chance. So I told you guys on Monday that he was sooner or later going to beat me. But now I take it back. All right. Maybe he's not made from the same cloth that I am. Maybe there's players like me and there's everyone else. Maybe. But I'm trying to make you guys into a player like me, but better, even better. All right? I'm trying to make you guys care about the game just as much as I do, because I promise you it's worth it. All right. I know it's a little silly because it's just a game, but to me, it's so much more than that. And you got to want to be more competitive than everyone else, and it's totally worth it. Even if you lose, it's totally worth it. I promise you. So, life is but thought. It's our mindsets that make us. It's whatever's in your mind is going to end up being your actions. It's not about what you're experiencing. It's about what's in your mind. All right, let's go to the next workout. Real quick, the middle school stuff is alley-oops, wall passes, deflect to layup, zigzag, sprint D, anchor layups, point blank layups. Again, if you have any questions, ask me in the comment section. I want this thing to blow up. And one day we're going to make this thing so professional, but today is not that day. And we're going to give the program out to as many kids in the country as possible so that they're all watching the show, and that we have many programs going by the book so that we can make overall basketball better and better and better and better. All right, motivational story of the day is about Babe Ruth. All right, here's a known fact. All right, Babe Ruth is a baseball player. He's like the Michael Jordan of baseball. All right, but he has struck out, which is like the worst thing you could do. He struck out more times than anyone in the history of the game. But he's also hit the most home runs, like the third most home runs now, maybe second. And so what he said was, Babe Ruth said he never let the fear of striking out get in his way. No one wants to fail, but the fear of failure sometimes is the primary reason we do just that. So see your goal pitched at you at 90 miles per hour. Swing your bat that's constructed of your efforts wood, and smack it out of the park like you were destined to do. All right. So don't worry about failure. Don't worry about missing the free throw. Don't worry about it. Because the moment that you worry about it, your hands are going to start to shake. And then you're going to miss the free throw. So what you need to do is not worry about it to give yourself the best chance of making it. So worrying is going to be the worst thing that you could possibly do. All right. So believe in yourself. Think that you can do it, and then boom, hit that home run out there. All right. Go with the elementary school stuff. We have 101 hurdles for losers. 101 hurdles for losers. This feels good because we also do, I think, hurdles for our winners too. I think so. 5 hurdles when you don't score, 15 when you're scored upon. All right. So if someone scores on you, you have 15 hurdles. And it's just cutthroat. So there's a line on the baseline. They throw the ball out to the person. He has three dribbles max to score. But if that person doesn't score and he misses the shot, he has 5 hurdles. So if you don't score, you got 5 hurdles. If you do score, you got 15. Sorry. If you get scored on, you got 15. So no matter what, someone's going to be doing hurdles, whether they don't score or whether they get scored upon. So there's always pressure on the defense, and there's also pressure on the offense, just not as much. King's drill. King's drill is a drill where we go foot fire. And then I go like point that way, like that. And we got loose ball, things like that, and rebound. And it's a little kids drill, but it was never done better than the Dream Team did it. And coach from UCLA, what was his name? Oh no, I forgot his name. The coach from UCLA was called. It's okay. I forgot his name, but the coach from UCLA went to the Dream Team workout, and he worked out and he did King's drill with them because they heard that he was the best guy at King's drill ever. And this guy was diving on the floor, running like that, screaming at everyone to do it. And he goes, and he had those NBA guys, the best NBA guys of all time, like Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, flying into walls and like diving on the floor and like going foot fire so hard that they were shaking the floor. And it's a little kids drill, yet they were doing it professional like. So when we do this little kids drill, we need to do it professional like. We need to go as hard as we possibly can so that we can learn how to react to things at a fast pace. And move our legs in the correct way. So King's drill is a lot of fun, but only if you make it so. The next one is chair duo. You can use a chair, dribble, and then you go between the leg, behind the back, and then you stay. And that one foot just moves twice. So if I'm going with my right hand, the left foot's going to move twice. Once when I go between my legs, then once across the chair when I go behind my back wrap. All right. And then you can play this with 2 people too, where you could put someone on the opposite side of the chair to see who can go faster. You guys make sure to go opposite ways so that you don't smack into each other. All right. And you can lastly play this with the coach, where if you're dribbling, the coach can put his hand on his knees and then reach in and then try to take the ball as you go between your legs behind your back. And again, don't lean too far forward or your heads will bump. All right. So that's that drill. Next one is extended Manu Ginobili layups from the elbow. Push it out, hide it, and then score it with your 2 steps across the lane. So you start from the right side elbow, finish on the left side basket. And that's exactly what Manu Ginobili used to do. Use the basket to help him fend off the defender so he can shoot on the opposite side. Last 2, athletic finish. This is in and out between the legs, behind the back, through chairs. So we get 3 chairs, 1 on the 3-point line, 2 on the elbow. You go in and out between legs behind the back, tap, and then you spin, air reverse layup to score. Last one is ladder to sidestep series. We go from half court. We use the ladder, go through the ladder, Icky shuffle, face the basket, go sidestep to the 3-point line. And you can either shoot that shot, drive for a layup, or cross over for a jump shot. You can go left, go right side. All right, so those are all the drills that we're doing. And that's about it. Let me know if you watch your movies. Okay, I watched my movie. I told you guys I would. All right, it was the 2nd grade movie, We Are Marshall. All right, I would recommend this movie. I mean, I know it's a 2nd grade one, but it's still pretty old. I mean, like old as in like, dude, there's some like rough scenes. All right, because the entire movie starts off with a plane crash and people die in this movie. But it's rated like very, very low. So like anyone can see it, any age. All right. And it's a football movie. And it basically just teaches you to live for the moment. So Leandre, you got to live for the moment. And what that means is this. You have a chance that I didn't have. You have a chance that Michael Jordan didn't have. You have a chance that Steph Curry didn't have. None of us can do what you can do. Leandre, you're not going to be 6'5", 6'6", 7 feet tall. You're going to be like at most 5'10". If you make it to the NBA at 5'10", you would do something that Michael Jordan never did because he couldn't. He's too tall. We don't know if he would have made it. Probably wouldn't have because this guy beat Michael Jordan every day of his life, and his name was James. His name is James Jordan. He could dunk. but he could jump just as high as Michael Jordan. And his name is James Jordan. It's Michael Jordan's older brother. And he was very, very good, but he never grew. So chances are, if Michael Jordan was 5'10", he would not have made the NBA. That's what I'm saying. So, but there have been 5'10" players in the NBA. So to me, those 5'10" players are better than Michael Jordan. So, but we'll never know. Maybe Michael Jordan is looking at me like, dude, really? I can make it because he's competitive. He wants to say if he grew up like Leandre, he could make it because he's so competitive, right? But we don't know. We don't know. We will never know. He will never have that chance. No time machines exist, and he was too tall. I will never have that chance. But Leandre, you have that chance. You have the chance to take basically like nothing and make it into something amazing. And that's a beautiful chance. And for the people in the movie, We Are Marshall, they wanted to stop the football team after all those players died. But then this new coach was like, no, we have a chance. And the one player that was like remaining from the varsity team, he was like, no, we want to play because we have a chance to honor them. Everyone was like, dude, if you play, you guys are going to lose. And they were like, so what? Let's lose. And they lost their first game by a lot. And then the second game was at home. And they were like, dude, no one's going to come to this game. Then the whole town came. And they won that game with a whole bunch of freshmen on their team. They had nobody on their team, basically. They won that game against Xavier. It was amazing. It was one of the only 2 games that they won the whole year, but they won that game. And then they continued the program. Someone wanted to end the program. They continued the program, and then within 10 years, they won a national championship. All right? And I know it took a while to come back, but they did come back. And that's how you honor those players, and that's why we're watching the movie. Because, heck, if they had quit the program and they never played again, there would be no movie. There would be no amazingness. It would just be, We Are Marshall. Oh, yeah. That sucks for Marshall. All their players died. Now they have no football team. No, that's a horrible story. You have to step back up. Getting knocked down is just the first part of the story, guys. All right? So if you're small, if you're just a little French kid in Moraga, yo, you have the best story coming up. It's going to be unbelievably amazing. But you can't have that story without hard work, because no one's going to want to watch that movie. All right. What did you do on a daily basis? What did you do? Did you do it again? Did you do it again? Did you do it again? Yes. All right. We have Thanksgiving tomorrow, and you have to think about what you're thankful for. And I need you guys to be thankful for all that you've been given in life, because it's a ton. If you have a roof over your head, if you have parents, you've been given a lot. You've been given a lot. If you have an opportunity to play basketball, you've been given a lot. But I want you to also be thankful for the things you weren't given. Because the people that were given everything, yo, they can't win. Because they can't work hard enough. They aren't desperate enough. They have all the money in the world, all the height in the world. They're not going to work hard. They can't. Life's too easy for them. The people that were given, that had stuff taken from them, they want it back. The people that weren't given something, they want something. All right. And the things that you weren't given. So like if you're small, or if you're skinny, or you're like weak, or like your parents weren't college basketball players, see you soon, man. We have Tice Valley for everybody today. Everybody. If you went Monday through Friday, meet me at Tice Valley. I'll see you then. If you weren't given basketball player parents, you have an opportunity to be amazing. So go out there and do it, and be thankful for that. Be thankful for every adversity, and be thankful for every good thing. All right. And so watch your movies. Let me know if you've seen them, and tell me here in the comment section. We got for 3rd grade radio, 4th grade Secretariat, 1st grade was the Rookie, 2nd grade was We Are Marshall, 5th grade was Rudy, 6th grade Without Limits, 7th grade 6 Man, 8th grade The Water Boy, 9th grade The Pride of the Yankees, 10th grade Sugar, 11th grade The Fighter, 12th grade Varsity Blues. Varsity Blues is one of my favorite movies of all time. All right. So make sure that we do those things, you guys. All right. Let's see what I have for you today. I got huge news coming up on Monday. So make sure you guys tune into that show. And out of all the workouts today, the one that I want to show you guys, because I've been trying to show you guys some workouts, is, let's go with, do I have chair duo on air? I don't think I do. No, I do not. Do I have King's Drill on here? How about King's Drill? I do have King's Drill. All right. So here is King's Drill, and let's see if we're moving fast enough. Let's see if we're going. And this is how you guys have to move for King's Drill. All right, so that's that, and that's how we want to move. All right, that's what we want from this. All right, we want to be moving at a fast pace for the entire time, so that basically we're exhausted. All right, so when you do King's Drill, make sure that you do it like a king would. All right, don't be doing it like let me think, like a joker would. All right, I was gonna say queen, but girls can do it hard too. All right, anyways, we are about to go to Tice Valley. Let's make sure that if you show up, that you stay outside and that you guys are spaced so that I can check your temperature. We're gonna have a lot of kids today. Hopefully, we will have 2 courts to go to, because the pipes were busted on the first 2 days, and the last 2 days of this week are Thanksgiving. So we are right in between, and I'm allowing all the Monday kids all the way through the Friday kids. And then tomorrow, I'm doing the show early in the morning because I have a flight tomorrow. So around like 8 o'clock, I'm doing the show. All right, and I'm thinking, again, I want to do it every single day for the entire year. That's my goal. And even on, like, holidays, whatever, because I want this show to be for more than just our program. This show will be for the entire country. I want coaches to be using the drills. I want coaches to be selling the books to their kids if they want to, or whatever. But the kids can watch our show to know what's going on before their practice starts. All right, so we can organize things so everything can be done at a much faster, higher efficiency rate, so that basketball can be taken to a whole new level. All right, so make sure you guys are taking your game to a whole new level. If you guys are doing the challenges, go through the challenges real quick. All right, first grade, you're on day 27 of the 2-minute 2-ball challenge. All right, second grade, you're on day 25 of the homework assignment, which is bid shots. Third grade, you're on day 25 of the 2-minute 2-ball dribbling challenge. Fourth grade, you're on day 25 of the homework assignment. Fifth grade, you're on day 25 of the Steph Curry Hall of Fame workout. Sixth grade, you're on day 86 of 100 of the Pia Brazovania challenge. Seventh grade, you're on month 2 of your 10-month Chastain challenge. Eighth grade, day 11 of 100 of the Pia Brazovania challenge. Ninth grade, you're on day 25 of the workout card. 10th grade, day 25 of the workout card as well. 11th grade, continue with today's list of the Chastain challenge. And 12th grade, you are doing day 25 of the homework assignments. All right, I got Ian Salmon here with me. Wave, Ian, what's up, man? All right, Ian, you're an 8th grader. Do you happen, be honest, do you happen to be on day 11 of 100 of the Pia Brazovania challenge?
No.
All right. Could you imagine following the book to that extent?
I could imagine this.
You could imagine it. All right. Well, one day, I'm going to trick some players into working that hard. And when that day comes, I won't even be happy with one person making the NBA. No. I'm going to wait 10 more years. And I want, out of the 60 NBA draft people, I want 15 of them to have grown up using Limitless Hoops books. no matter what state they're from, whatever. And they're like, yes, this is what I did. And then that will make basketball better for the entire world. Anyways, talk to y'all later. Happy Thanksgiving. Talk to you tomorrow. Peace.